Hi, it's Rob Moore here from Progressive Property. Thank you for watching this video. I'm really excited because we're just at the moment in and we've had to kick everyone out here on our VIP program. And I've only just recently found out how many properties Nick's bought on the program, and I seem to be the last person to know all the time. So, Nick, this is everyone.
Hi everybody.
Nick, how long have you been in the progressive community on the VIP program?
It's about 10 months now.
10 months, okay. And in that time you've bought how many properties?
I think it's 9 at the moment.
9?
Yeah.
That's good. And are you happy with 9, by the way?
I still want more.
I thought you might say that. Give us the vitals on those 9, so kind of equity, cash flow, value, just the kind of statistics of the portfolio.
Sure. Well, what I found has worked particularly well for me up in Leeds are small 2-bedroom back-to-back terrace properties.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been picking those up in the early 50,000s. So with a bit of a refurb, they've been revaluing at 75 to 80 grand. And getting most of the money back out. So we're looking at probably 20-25% equity in those.
Yeah.
And that's a typical one that throws out about 200,000-250,000 positive cash flow.
And is that's after costs, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're looking at that times 9, so you're looking at just the best part of $2 grand net cash flow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Happy with that?
Happy with that.
But you want more?
One more.
Okay. So what would you say, being in the sort of progressive community, what are the main things you've learned and how have you managed to do this in quite a short time?
I think the main reason I joined the progressive community really was to become part of the community, to be honest. When I started off doing this, it was a very much a solo project. I've mentioned my brother, but he's over in the States. So I've been working by myself, and that can be quite a lonely place, really. So I needed some accountability and to get that continued mentorship and learning, and that's what I got out of it, really.
And could you put that in pounds and pence terms? Do you think you've got an ROI on your investment? Do you think that it's been worth the money?
I found it difficult to quantify, if I'm being absolutely honest.
Put a number on it. If you just say a number on it that you think it's been worth to you, or if you've bought 9 in the last 10 months, how many would you have bought without us, for example?
I think I've probably been buying just 3 or 4 a year, which is absolutely fine.
Sure.
But I think it's that the sort of pace of buying one, doing it up, waiting 6 months to remortgage and doing it again, and that's how I started off. And I think probably being part of the community and getting the support and encouragement, I've gone out and found more JV finance, and I've upped my game.
Are you a competitive kind of guy? Do you get involved with some of the competition that the group do? Does it drive you on and inspire you that other people are also doing well?
I think there's a lot of mutual encouragement, which is...
So probably a good way to say competition, isn't it? I'll use that one next time.
Okay. Well, absolutely, yeah. There's a lot of mutual support, which is very worthwhile. Sure.
Okay. So project forward a year. Bearing in mind you were going for 3 or 4, you hit sort of 9 within the 10 months. What do you expect you'll do over the next year?
I would say at least the same again, but I'd be disappointed if I didn't raise by another 50%.
Sure. Okay, so maybe sort of between 10 and 15 next year.
Yes, with a slight caveat that I might be changing the criteria slightly.
Sure.
I might be going for something slightly more ambitious than it's only 2-bedroom back-to-back.
It gets a bit boring, doesn't it?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay, and also joint ventures, because I know just before we put the camera on, you're talking about some of the joint ventures you've done. Because part of the program is about putting joint venture partners together. We have 150 odd VIP members as we're talking right now. A lot of them are joint venturing. We just had the talk today with Simon, who's done a big joint venture. He's got 124 rentable units, and he got that because he had the knowledge and other people had the money. So have you been able to tap into a bit of JV finance that's helped you buy more than you would on your own?
Absolutely. I think that's probably been one of the big differences this year. I think probably about this time last year I found another private investor and that yielded about £100,000, which was worth a couple of deals.
Sure.
Really.
Yeah.
And then further into this year, I've found a former solicitor of mine who's come up with another £100,000, and my brother's chipped in some more. So
Oh, right.
I'm probably up to about £400,000 worth
Of other people's money.
other people's money at the moment.
Because that's the big thing, isn't it? People are always saying to me, I can't invest in property because I haven't got any money. It's the big objection. You've clearly overcome that quite easily. Did it just fall in your lap?
No, of course not. But I think it's that, it's that sort of credibility. It's friends, family, relations, that sort of thing. You've got to tell people what you're doing, and I think you've got to demonstrate you know what you're doing.
Sure.
And,
And a lot of people underestimate what they know, though, don't they? There's a lot of people on this programme, they know way more than people who've never been on this programme. And some people I know have got 5 deals and they're still underestimating what they do. So do you think it's important to kind of, because we had our one-to-one session together and we were talking about taking it to the next level with you and maybe, for want of a better word, selling yourself more. Do you think people should be doing more of that?
I absolutely do, yes. I think I'm certainly trying to improve my own professionalism, and when I'm showing people what I'm doing, telling them what I'm doing, I'm also showing them pictures of the properties.
Sure.
Together with financial analysis. And if possible, I'll drive them around so that they can see the properties
Sure.
in the flesh, so to
Yeah.
speak. And again, that builds up belief.
Sure.
And it's all in numbers. Really.
Yeah. One of the things you said in our one-to-one was that you felt you were a slow starter. A lot of people watching this video thinking 9 and 10 months, that's not slow. So what would you say to people on the edge, sitting on the fence, pointy, spiky place that hurts? Because a lot of people are there looking to be inspired, looking to be motivated, worried about investing money or worried about not having the time or the knowledge. What would you say to people? Give us a word of wisdom or some advice or a Nickism. No pressure.
I can hardly claim for it to be original, but basically it's take some action. Go out there, do your research, do your diligence, and take some action. And I think every step that you take just builds that confidence.
Sure.
And a little bit cautious by nature, I think, but as you take each step, that confidence builds, and then you work faster and faster.
Are you looking to, is this full-time for you or part-time? And if it's part-time, are you looking to do it full-time?
It's full-time for me now. I was made redundant in 2008 when I worked for a large house building company. And really in that 3 years I've been trying to replace the income that I had.
Sure. And what got you into property as a whole? Was it the redundancy or was there a pain before that kind of got you into wanting to do property?
Well, I've always been involved in property. I've had a career in house building for the volume house builders. The difficulty I found in the middle of 2008 when everything went pear-shaped was what can I do now? I'm the wrong side of 50. And
you didn't have to reveal that to everybody.
Well,
Ladies here thinking you're a young 40-year-old, yeah.
Honest chap, right? So it's trying to find a new career would have been difficult, but I could see that property investment, renting out property, was actually probably the same or a different side of the same coin to building them and selling them.
Sure.
But I'm doing it for myself. So
yeah.
Happy days.
Brilliant. Okay. Well, thank you, Nick. I appreciate your time. And like Nick said, I think taking action is the one thing. I mean, have you made any mistakes? Were you scared of mistakes before? Scared of spending money?
Yes. I think I say hence the caution, really.
Yeah.
So taking the small steps and then gaining confidence.
Sure. And you're glad now that you've done those things?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Great. Thanks, Nick.
Thanks very much.